So, welcome to this video. This is an employer facing video for anyone who will be attending a careers fair with us at City University London in autumn 2021. So we'll be hosting all our fairs through an online fair provider called Symplicity. And this is just a quick video to give you an idea of how the platform works. So this first video will look at how you access the platform and things that we recommend you look at before the fair. And in a later video, we will look at how to use the platform on the day to have presentations and group chats with students, as well as the one-to-one chats. Okay, so first off, by the time you're watching this video, you should have had an email come to your inbox that invites you to set a password to access the Symplicity system. So this email will come from careersevents@city.ac.uk. So please do keep an eye out for that. It will be a welcome message from Symplicity with a link in that to set your password. So hopefully by now you should have set your password and are able to log into the system. Once you are logged into the system, this is the landing page that you will see that has the announcements at the top. So as you will see, we have employer preparation sessions for all of the fairs, where I will be running over probably a similar content to this about how to access and use the platform. However, it's also a good opportunity for you to ask any questions that you have about using the system. So the joining links are here, and the dates and times have been sent in the joining emails that have been sent to you. However, they all run the week before the fair, apart from the engineering technology fair, which happens on the Tuesday the week before the fair. But for the law and social sciences and business, finance and economics, they run exactly a week before the fair on the Wednesday. Okay, so you are in the platform now. So what are the things that we recommend that you start having a look at before you attend the fair? So first and foremost, we recommend that you have a look into your employer profile. As the name suggests, this is the profile that will go across your entire organization for all the representatives that you have. So employer profile, organizational profile. We have filled this in for you, and it has been filled in based on the information that you provided us on your booking form. So hopefully everything should be as you would like it to be on the day. However, we do recommend that you just go into it and make sure, because you can make any changes. So we're just using a test profile here for now, but you can see there's an overview, industry, type of organization, employees. It's very self-explanatory, so please just go through and have a look. Your company logo should be there already. Header image, we haven't uploaded header images for any organizations, but you are more than welcome to if you would like to do so, and can do so there. You can add any videos that your organization has on YouTube. So the share or embed link must be used for YouTube in this box here, and you can add up to 5 by clicking here. Website and social media should be completed, as that was on the booking form, as should address. So if you do make any changes here, just hit the save before you come out. So hopefully that should be absolutely fine, but do feel free to go in and check and make any edits as you see fit. So once you have clicked save, you can come back to the home page. Events will just show you all the events that we have coming up, and this is actually also shown in the right hand side here as well. So it's likely that you will only be attending one of the fairs that we have for the autumn term. However, all of them will show up in here. You can see which one you are attending by going into events, careers fairs, and the fair that you are registered to attend has the tick and says it is registered. We'll come back to this in a minute. The calendar function we're not using too extensively, so I wouldn't recommend, or there's no need to go into that. However, an important distinction now to look at is you've looked at the employer profile, which looks over your entire organization, and then your account profile. So this looks specifically at your specific registration that for you personally. So for each representative from your organization, each person will have different information in their account. So again, We have populated this for you based on the information you provided us on the booking form or via our follow-up email. However, you can again go in and check by clicking on account and personal info, and then obviously there's password change fields here as well. You can get into this way via account, or you can get into it at the top right hand corner here by clicking on your initials. So for the time being, I shall do this into personal information. Again, this is fairly self-explanatory. We haven't put a picture for everyone, sorry, for anyone, so please do feel free to go in and add an image if you wish to have one. And again, there are some fields that we haven't filled in at all, such as if there's a specific division you work in that you want to tell the students about, and so on and so forth. Again, if you do make any changes, please do click submit before you come out. Um, Fantastic. So those are the main two things that we would like for you to check before the day, just to make sure that all the information is correct and that isn't something that you need to be updating and changing before the day of the fair. So once you have checked your employer profile and your personal account, the next thing to do is actually to go into the fair that you are attending. So for now, I will choose the Business, Finance and Economics fair, but obviously do choose the fair that you will be attending. So to do that, again, you can either come into it via careers fairs and click on the fair that says registered, or just choose the one from the right-hand side. So once you are in, you will see a landing page for the specific fair with the name at the top here. Um, as you will see when you scroll down, there is a countdown to how long it is until the fair begins, and then a bit more information about the fair here. So what you can be doing the day before the fair is we recommend that you come into your registration. Again, this is all information that you would have edited and has been pre-populated for you, so it should be fine. A lot of this, again, you can change in your employer profile or your account. So if you do see anything in here that you're not happy with, please see whether you can change that within your account or your employer profile. Another thing that we would like you to check is here at the representatives. So it is very important that when you look through, everybody who might be hosting a one-to-one chat for your organization is listed here as a representative. So if you do have someone with your organization who might be hosting a one-to-one chat, we need to see their name listed as a representative. If they're not listed as a representative, they won't be able to host a one-to-one chat on the day. So even if you're not sure whether they will be hosting a one-to-one chat, or it might be a case that you would like them set up in case you have a very high volume of students wanting to have a one-to-one chat, it is our preference that we can add them to the system before the fair, as on the day we're likely to be helping with technical issues elsewhere. So please do let us know as soon as possible if you notice that someone is missing from the representative information. Again, this has been populated with the information you have provided us, so hopefully it should be all fine. This is all standard, so please do just leave that as that is, with expected chat time for 5 minutes, and the group chat is scheduled the same for all the organisations. This is just a test account, so please do ignore those times for the time being. So once you have checked your registration, you can come back here to the overview. If you do happen to click on the home button, just to note that will take you back to our general landing page for all of our careers fairs. So if you do happen to do that, you just need to go back in and click on the business, finance and economics fair, or the fair that you'll be attending. So I've just changed off our test account for the time being, because another thing to show you before the fair is that you can, if you wish, have a look at all the RSVP'd students for the fair. So these are students that have created a profile on the Symplicity system and have specifically clicked attending for the fair in question. So if you did want to look at this beforehand, you have a list of all the students that will be attending. Um, you can filter them by students. So if you want to go on an advanced search, so for example, if you are looking for students from specific discipline, you can come into here. Please note that this Symplicity is an American-based platform, so there is a lot of American terminology in that. So majors will just be degree types. So to kind of break it down further, you can click on the arrow. So, for example, if you were just looking for students from the business school, you could click Bays. If you were looking for something more specific, again, you could click the arrow and go down to all the degree pathways that we have within Bays. For the time being, I will just click on General Bays. And for example, if you were looking for second year students, you can click that. So, you can filter down quite specifically in this list. You can then go to search and you'll see a list of the students who fit your criteria there. So that just gives you an idea of the types of students who will be attending. We expect this to go up quite a lot before the day, around the couple of days before the fairs. So please don't be alarmed if there's not too many students at the moment, because we expect to see a big uptick in this a few days before the fair. And what you can do as well is, once you have got a list of students that you're particularly interested in, you can click select all, and you can download their CVs if they have uploaded them. So to do this, you would select all the students, you would click on generate publication, and then you can give it a name. Which document types would you like to include? Their resume, again, American, but their CV, and some options there. You would then click on to save, and that would save a downloadable file for you that you can then pick up in your publication requests at the top here. So that is a good way to get an idea of the types of students that you might like to be speaking to on the day. You can also save them as an Excel file for information, and you can also invite them. You wouldn't want to invite them to chat now as it's before the fair. However, you can send a message to them as well with some promotional information if you wish. So that is pretty much a whistle-stop tour of everything you can have a look at before the fair. And the next video will be about what you can be doing on the day of the fair to interact with our students.